Hello and welcome everyone. Thank you for joining. If it's been a while and you'd like to check in with me, take a look at Personalized Programs Complete Energy Healing Package, where we can organize 10 sessions into one program working on various topics, anything from learning to connect to your higher self, to cleansing the body and energy field, to learning to channel, or simply mentoring. Also take a look at the shop with beautiful crystal bracelets, and if you want something customized, email anytime. In this video we're going to talk about importance of being in nature. As the world is separating, you're noticing the light and dark separation into two very clear polarities. In many cases, one can't stand another anymore. It will continue this divide for the sole purpose of popping the light workers into the new. This new is what many are calling the new earth. Environment that will manifest itself as a different planet that will resemble this one, but elevated, and one will not be able to see another. The reason why is because whenever something is vibrating higher, the physical senses that are at the lower vibratory rate are not able to perceive that which is vibrating at a higher rate. Whenever this plane is available to step into, only those who work to themselves personally are familiar with these energies are going to be able to do it. The rest by then would have already made a choice not to go. Until then, there will be plenty of signs that this separation is picking up the speed. In a one-on-one session with a wonderful soul, her guides mentioned earthquakes, magnitude 6 and above as average around the world. Then pay attention. On top of that, the floods around the world, which is affecting humanity slowly on a psychological level. This effect is causing some people to become neurotic, while others bringing up the anger issues. So the peace state would be like treasure at this time. For those who are interested in the New Earth environment, connecting with nature spirits, nature elements, would be the solution. Primarily, gardening would be significant help. Putting your hands in soil, in dirt, planting, growing your own. Whether it is going to be successful or not, that's not the point. The point is spending time more with nature elements. When your hands get dirty with soil, when your hands pick the leaves, when you dig a hole to plant a tree, plant a shrub, plant a flower, anything, it is very, very healing to the body, to the heart, and to the psyche. It brings a lot of peace, and time goes by very, very fast. So whatever hours in a day you have that is free, and you know you can attend to something that is natural from nature, please do. Nature is earth element. Earth is grounding. There are two sides to it. Grounding could pull down with gravity, as well as negativity pulling down. And another side is grounding as peace. Because of this separation into worlds, every aspect, every concept could have these two polarities. And the light worker's job is to make sure to consciously choose that which is serving them. Advice, of course, would be to choose a higher polarity. That would be grounding with intention to be at peace. Another benefit of spending time in nature is self-healing. It knows how to heal itself by using that which is provided naturally by the Creator, by the universe, by the sunlight. It is a natural cycle that the nature knows how to go through. When we scratch ourselves, we don't always appreciate how our skin knows how to rebuild the cells. But every day spending time with nature and observing the growth, the appreciation of plants for life, for sunlight, will make you change your perception on how to view life from the point of view of joy and freedom, like a bird, like a butterfly, like a creature that has wings. Wings means independence. Being grounded to the earth currently, we tend to forget that we can grow our spiritual wings, and that means thinking independently, feeling independently without being a project for somebody else's projection, making our own decisions without being influenced by another, walking our path independently. Plants, they teach you how to do that. In sacred geometry, you will find much of reference to nature kingdom. Anything from flower of life, Vesica Pisces, to the tree of life. Those are very important concepts that exist on every plane. In the third dimensional plane, they manifest themselves as what we see, physical trees. We see patterns in sunflowers, within flowers like tulips and roses and succulent plants. In higher planes, those are lighter trees that provide nourishment for the soul, for the heart, and the body. So, in totality, being in communion with those trees of higher vibratory rate, your whole being is being fed. And going higher and higher, tapping into the realm of light beings, you will still find those concepts of tree of life. They all go back to the origin, the properties of the divine. That would be the masculine and the feminine powers of God. Whether you go higher all the way to that, or you go lower to the third dimensional state, and that doesn't mean to say something is better than the other. This is just variety, depending on which angle you're looking at. Then connecting to nature would be the highest point on the planet Earth from which to connect to the divine. When we're in nature, our mind quiets down, naturally. Our heart opens up, because we connect to a lot of green. Green opens up the heart. It also cleanses the blood. The brown soil and the black soil is healing for the tissues of the body. Now, when you are dealing with colors of plants, such as flowers and herbs, those go for the higher vibratory rate, the third eye and the crown. This is why eating fresh herbs, whether in a salad, in a soup, or just like that, chewing on them throughout the day, is very, very healthy. Just by looking at all those colors every day, because they are coming from the living flowers, nothing artificial, no plastic, real, and especially something that you are taking care of every day, you are in communion with the divine feminine spirit that is being fed by light, a divine masculine spirit, helps you bring the unity from within to unify yourself into one Christed being. To move into the new earth, this is the requirement, the unification of these two fields. You can look at it from the other perspective, unifying the logical and the abstract. Logical, the left brain, masculine, and the abstract, right brain. This is the creative mind that does not always follow the rules of logic. It is inspired, it is creative, it has to go outside the comfort zone to create, inspire for the highest good of all. Creation for the purposes of procreation. One project inspires you to procreate another and another and another. Planting seeds so that each sprouts, becomes a mature plant to provide more seeds for more. It also goes back to you, the seed of life. Growing up, maturing as a soul, this is through incarnations in various planes. Well, currently you're here, if you're listening to me. Maturing with every incarnation on this planet, on this plane, is bringing you up to this milestone where you are invited to graduate this one and enter a new. You will graduate by unifying your internal logic and creative aspects. Heart, mind, gut.